Deadpool and Wolverine. Now, I'm someone who's never publicly admitted to liking superhero movies, especially with someone I'm dating because I wouldn't want them to lose their erection. But I did like Deadpool. Lots of good gags, and I've always had a soft spot for burn victims. I also liked Logan. I liked the bit where Professor X is having a brain seizure. I thought that was the most realistic depiction of a Jäger bomb hangover I've ever seen. And I also like Ryan Reynolds. He's from Vancouver, Canada, where I used to live before I was deported for being slightly interesting. Vancouver is like the Los Angeles of Canada without the weather, glamour, excitement, or career opportunities, but it does manage to hold on to the incredibly high prices, which is good. I don't know if you know, but Ryan Reynolds is married to Blake Lively, who were both voted by the Japanese film industry as the show business couple with the most difficult names to pronounce. Lion and Blake made no comment. Hugh Jackman hails from Australia, which, like America and Canada, is another ex-colony down on its luck. What happened is all the moral, religious British people went to Canada and all the British criminals got sent to Australia. And they say crime doesn't pay. Still, when you're about to slip into unconsciousness in the final stages of hypothermia on a chilly August night in Winnipeg, at least you have the comfort of knowing your ancestors never stole a slice of bread. Of course, Canadians are famous for being comedy entertainers. For example, their ex-Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau, started his career as an Al Jolson tribute act. He was also in the running to be the new face of Uncle Ben's Rice. And as far as world leaders go, only Barack Obama has spent more time pretending to be black. Anyways, back to the movie. It starts off with a fight scene set to the song Bye 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 by NSync, where Deadpool kills a group of men. Unfortunately, those men aren't the members of NSync. Kind of a missed opportunity. He then tries to join the Avengers in an interview, but gets rejected. I'm not sure why he wanted to join. Maybe they offer a better pension plan or access to Scarlett Johansson's underwear drawer, who knows. But eventually he's kidnapped and taken to meet his first antagonist, who is, and you better strap in for this one, a posh English guy. I know, Prince Harry has a lot to answer for. The bad guy is played by Matthew McFaden, who also played Mr. Darcy in Pride and Prejudice, which is another movie I really enjoyed, but please don't tell my heterosexual friends I said that. Anyway, the baddie explains that the particular universe that Deadpool is in will be destroyed because Wolverine died and he's an anchor baby or anchor butter or ankle bracelet or something. I couldn't really figure it out. It's kind of confusing. Basically, some crap they came up with to revive Wolverine so that the Hollywood producers can make a ton load of cash more. So the gist of it is Deadpool has to travel back to the different multiverse looking for a replacement Wolverine. And he finds all different varieties of Wolverine. There's a midget Wolverine, an old ancient Biden-esque Wolverine, a hairdresser Wolverine, an 80s hair metal Wolverine, an ADHD Wolverine, a Wolverine with chronic acne. I mean, in fact, with all the types and different varieties of Wolverine, they were so diverse they could have played the dwarves in the new Snow White movie. Anyway, eventually he finds the right Wolverine, who happens to be a belligerent, misanthropic alcoholic, but he has many bad qualities too. And they do not get along. They argue constantly. I mean, we're talking Trump and Zilinsky at the Oval Office sort of stuff. They have numerous physical altercations. They stab each other dozens and dozens of times. It's very reminiscent of a Friday evening on a London night bus, actually. Then they both get kidnapped and taken to meet the main baddie, who is, surprise, surprise, Hispanic. I'm joking, it's another posh English person. This time it's a lady with a bald head, who is the sister of that other chrome dome, Professor X. Remember him? Imagine that, brothers and sisters, both of them bald as a coot. I mean, I don't know what shampoo they used growing up, but clearly at some point they should have changed their brand. The baddie is played by Emma Corrin, who's currently dating Rami Malek. Rami Malek, you might know, is known for playing Freddie Mercury in Bohemian Rhapsody. He had this unique interpretation where he decided to exclude all the charm, charisma, and exuberance and talent that Freddy was known for and replace it with autism. Anyway, Deadpool and Wolverine, they fight the sort of Sinead O'Connor person, and then they team up with the other brace of superheroes. I mean, it's pretty crowded, this Marvel Cinematic Universe. Seems to be more superheroes living in it, or attending in it, than there is Japanese businessmen at a Tokyo auction house that's selling off schoolgirls' underwear. Anyway, all of them team up to attack Sinead O'Connor, or they end up going into the strange other universe. A place that's so bizarre that Joker Part 2 got good reviews. And then they have to fight a whole bunch more Deadpools that show up. There's like big-breasted Deadpool, small penis Deadpool. That's actually the same character. Who else is there? He has to fight like 1,000 different versions of himself. It's very much like a 15-year-old emo kid thinking about how to lose his virginity. There's even a Deadpool baby whose deadliest weapon is the contents of its nappy. There's a big CGI fight, and I'm not going to tell you the end, but you can probably guess. But on the whole, I would say it was very enjoyable and fantastic film. It's great, if you like that kind of thing. I recommend it as much as using a condom in Soweto. Go see it and help Ryan Reynolds help more Welsh football teams. Because remember, being Welsh is not a crime. They've changed that law now.